I had him wrong on my picks. He's going to prove me wrong right here.
You had him ninth.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I hit the button and wouldn't give it back to me. That's going to be the one hiccup that I had.
Well, he'll be committed. I know that for sure.
100%.
So.
And his car's been extremely fast on qualifying day. Extremely fast.
The only hard part that the Fords have is just that turn with the front end in the second round on the hotter tires and the one-lap tires. They've been really good on the first lap, so we'll see if they can turn that around this session.
4 Fords, 4 Chevys, and 2 Toyotas in this final round.
And you see the throttle trace. He had to lift that second time right there.
Left rear tire squatting, getting into the corner. Baby's digging.
Yeah, it's a good 3 and 4.
29.84 for Michael McDowell. Now that is a 10th faster than round 1.
I can't help but to think this track's picked up. We covered that at the backside of that second group. It just all of a sudden was a 10th and a half faster.
Yep.
We need to see if that holds suit for these guys that were in that first group as well.
Noah Gragson was at 29.90 in round 1.
The fact that McDowell picked up there kind of backs up that point, though. I do think the track has picked up a little.
And I think those guys know that there was more in the racetrack, so they're obviously more committed to the throttle and the things that they need to do to run faster. So. This is going to be a pretty good lap by Noah.
Wow, 29.59. That's 0.3 of a second pickup. Austin Cindric was 29.86 in round 1.
You heard him go back to the throttle and have to just feather back out of the throttle to keep the car from scraping the wall right there.
You can see the ghost car up above, too. He was right on it. A lot higher than Noah. Car looks tight.
These guys will all be glad when this qualifying session is over. We've heard them all talk about the commitment that it takes to go fast.
Austin Cindric picked up 8/100ths from the first round. Here is Chase Briscoe. 29.83 in round 1.
Clint, I don't know if it was my eyes, but I swear I saw flames.
Whoa,
Yep, he's up in the wall.
in the wall.
I thought I saw flames pop out of his car like he got tight in the middle of 3 and 4 coming to the green.
Coming to the green,
yeah.
Which carried on to turn 1.
Yeah, and that's just been the challenge for these guys driving these Fords in the second round, is to get the front end of that car to turn like it needs to. Is such a tricky balance.
You were all over it. I mean, that's exactly what you teed up, and it's what we saw. It didn't wiggle, didn't do anything. It just looks like it's won't turn left. Using too much real estate, couldn't keep it out of the fence. And at a full commit, right?
Yep.
I mean, you
have to.
Wide open.
Chase Elliott 29.65 in round 1. That lap would be good for second fastest here in round 2.
He had to get out of the gas. I don't think this is gonna. I don't think you're gonna be able to overcome that down here in 3 and 4. Fantastic lap by Gragson. Man, I had my boards going on, my brackets all over the place. I had him going to the front row. Still.
Elliott fourth, 29.99, and he falls off more than 0.3.
Look at that.
Oh, it's
top
Gragson.
5 spot.
Fastest so far.
It is official. First things first is a hit.
The reviews are in.
First things first is a mix of analysis, tremendous chemistry, and total ridiculousness.
Nick, Brew, and Wiles are the MVPs of sports talk.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid. I don't want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey. Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First things first, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
An individual can make a difference, but a team can make a miracle.
Don't miss one of TV's most gripping dramas.
There's a kidnapping today.
Put out the alert.
Experience the new season anytime.
I don't know what you're thinking about doing, but don't.
And every Tuesday, a new episode will leave you.
You having fun yet?
On the edge of your seat.
We're gonna find this missing person.
Alert MPU. All new Tuesdays at 9/8 Central on Fox or anytime on Hulu.
Wednesday, May 22nd, Gordon Ramsay finds his next food star.
Top food entrepreneurs are fighting for a $250,000 prize.
But this time,
buckle up, big boy.
Gordon faces his biggest rival ever.
Who wants to be on Team Vanderbilt?
It's Team Lisa.
The more worried you are, the happier I am.
Versus
I hate you.
Team Gordon.
She can Vanderpump off.
We're done.
Food Stars premieres Wednesday, May 22nd on Fox.
Now, is she excited that Clint picked Kyle Larson for the pole, or
I'd say she is.
did she just make her point playing pickleball there?
I think she just scored a point over her brother and loves it. That's what it looks like to me.
All right, 5 drivers to go. Noah Gragson on top with a 29.59.
Got a Bass Pro Shop on the back straightaway. Springfield, right down the road's headquarters. Noah was there, went through the museum. What a wonderful place to go and see and take your family. It's every time I go there, there's something new and just something that completely blows your mind.
Well, this is the guy that kind of exposed the qualifying high groove in this car the first year. And now it's just a norm because everybody learned so much. But Christopher Bell, you know, I think he'll be one that could be a surprise. We'll see.
Bell ran 29.66 in round 1. If he can back that up, he'll be second.
See Bell choose to stay up on the racetrack, not cut the apron right there. See the half a car length he gives up immediately just because of that distance.
I was going to say, I think that was the difference there, but there's a new difference.
Yeah.
Being able to keep the throttle down in 1 and 2 and drove right back by Gragson.
And that's probably why he chose to not go on the apron to get that angle right into turn 1.
So important. It's going to do it, isn't he?
Yep.
Big pickup for him.
29.49. 17/100ths of a second faster than round 1.
That's nipping on the heels of that lap Kyle Larson laid down, 29.46.
Kyle Busch, last week's pole winner. Now Busch had a 29.64 in the first round.
Sun's starting to poke out a little bit over here in 3 and 4. That could play a role.
They do not want to hear you say that, Clint, because this racetrack is very temperature sensitive, and if it pokes out long, it's going to make a difference in grip.
Now it's all the way over almost to the entrance of 3. That will definitely make a difference.
Yeah, and you heard Kyle Busch have that quick lift in turns 1 and 2. Christopher Bell did not have even close to a full lift.
29.65. A fall off of only 1/100th of a second. It has Busch third for now.
Look at that sun shining on that car. You can see it.
Ross Chastain 29.56 in round 1. That would be good enough for the outside pole right now. And full sun in turns 3 and 4 now.
Sure is.
Yeah, and full sun down on this end down here. Usually when that sun comes out, it means that the racetrack is going to have less grip because that track temperature will go up a little bit.
I mean, obviously there's only just a couple cars left here.
Chastain saying we don't want to adjust ourselves out. Well, they didn't. Good lap. 29.55 for Ross. He picks up 1/100th from round 1.
Proved me wrong, didn't he?
He's definitely not 7th, that's for sure.
All right, Ty Gibbs 29.50 in round 1. Very close to what the pole speed is right now.
Well, you hear that.
And look at the jump it made.
Yeah. Bell just did not have to get out of the throttle like that, and his car still turned and made the corner.
full sun on the entire racetrack. And Gibbs is fifth, 29.71.
We got one car left.
Yep, and it's Kyle Larson, 29.46. That is faster than the current pole, what Kyle ran in the first round. Shade in turn 4, sun in turns 1, 2, and 3.
Well, this turn 1 right here has been the difference maker.
Kept the right sides up there in the shade from the wall.
Entered a little bit lower.
Felt a little bit tight on
had
the
to
exit.
rotate. That's exactly right. It's what I saw. He's going to have to come up with something big down here.
Well, Christopher Bell has reason to smile. Larson is fourth with a 29.60.
Excellent job, Wes.
And Christopher Bell has won his 11th career pole. Regan.
Well, Mike, it's big smiles down here for Christopher Bell. Christopher told me a little while ago you just wanted a nice, simple weekend. I guess this is a good way to start one.
Yeah, I mean, qualifying on the intermediates has been really, really good for this whole team ever since the introduction of the next-gen car. So I can tell you right now, I live for those moments where it's just like right on the verge of holding your foot down. And pretty sure we talked before qualifying how I said I was perplexed about the amount of off-throttle time they had, and there was more what I was expecting.
Tomorrow you get into the race, you're going to have a lot more off-throttle time, and you're going to have to figure that out each lap of the race. How difficult's that going to be?
I mean, it's going to be a normal Kansas race. You know, we see it time and time again, whether it's 50 degrees or 90 degrees, you're going to, whenever you get in the race, the pace slows down, and, you know, the top is obviously the preferred groove here, but you're going to have to move around to pass, and you got to be versatile. So we've executed qualifying a couple of times now here at Kansas, and we're yet to win a race. So before we say we're going to go out there and win, I just need to finish tomorrow, though. We got to see the checkered flag.
Congratulations on the pole.
Christopher Bell